Hi, Fred Page. I am moving on to my abdomen assessment of my head and toe examination. Start by introducing myself. Hi, I'm Fred Page. The nurse practitioner going to be concluding, carrying on your assessment. This time I'm going to be examining your stomach, okay?
Okay.
All right. We actually are in the supine position. We have a pillow under the head, and as well as we have emptied our bladder. And arms are at our side. Next, I am going to start by inspecting the abdomen. There's no spontaneous movements and there's no pulsations. Then I'm going to move on to auscultation. I'm going to auscultate the areas, all the four quadrants. I'm going to start with the right upper quadrant. Hey, rest your shirt for me, please. Start with the right upper quadrant. Move over to the left upper quadrant. Move down to the left lower quadrant. And then over to the right lower quadrant. And then I'm going to move to listen to the arteries. I'm going to push it over to the bell, and I'm going to the aortic. And move over to the right renal artery. And then move around to the right iliac artery. I'm sorry, I am on the left side. So this is the left iliac artery, renal artery. And this is the left iliac artery. And then I'm moving down to touch you right here, okay? And listen to, using the bell, listen to the left femoral artery. Move over to the right femoral artery. And then move up to the right iliac artery. And then move over to the right renal artery. I've listened to all those areas, and there's no presence of any roots of any kind. Then I'm going to move to the percussion of all four quadrants. And I'm going to take my hand, and I'm going to start with the right upper quadrant. Move over to the left upper quadrant, and down to the left lower quadrant, and the right lower quadrant. Indolence were present. Then I'm going to go to listen to percuss my liver. And basically with the liver is on the right side. So therefore I am going to start low at the midclavicular line. And then I'm going to start low at the midclavicular line. So it's better if you lay this way, because this is your left side. It's your left side, so I'm gonna have you lay that way with your feet this way. So I can be on your right side. So I'm going to place my right hand on the belly. And I'm going to start the midclavicular line. And I'm going to start low, the near the umbilicus. And that's going to be the percussion of the liver. And then next, I'm going to do the percussion of the spleen. And basically, the spleen is on the left side at the 10th intercostal space. So I'm going to have you get this way for me on your left side is showing, please. And so therefore I'm going to do the percussion of it. So the 10th intercostal space, I am going to work my way this way. About here, along right here, will be the percussion of the spleen. And then next I'm going to do light palpation in all 4 quadrants. So just so you know, I'm gonna touch your belly and apply just slight pressure, okay? So therefore I'm going to firmly, lightly press on his belly. And I'm gonna start in the, with my right hand, and I'm starting in the right lower quadrant. And move up to the right upper quadrant. And go over to the left upper quadrant. And down to the left lower quadrant. And next, I'm going to do a deep palpation. I'm going to use both of my hands. So I'm going to take both hands, and it's going to be a little deeper, okay? Start in the right lower quadrant, move up to the right upper quadrant, and go over to the left upper quadrant, and down to the left lower quadrant. Okay. Next, I'm going to do my CVA tenderness. So basically, I'm gonna have you sit up and have you facing with your that way. Get back this way for me, please. And so basically, under like the 12th rib, face middle way. So face this way for me, like cat a corner a little bit for me. I'm pulling your shirt up. At a corner here. So basically, I'm going to place my hand on your back, and then I'm gonna hit it with my fist and tell me if you feel any tenderness. Okay?
Yep.
And try one more time.
Nope.
Okay. All right. That's the CVA tenderness. Next, I will actually perform the rebound tenderness. So basically, I'm gonna have you lay back on the pillow for me. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to touch your belly and tell me if you feel any discomfort.
No. No. No.
Okay. All right. That's the rebound tenderness. And then last, I'm going to palpate the aortic, aortic area, the aortic pulsation. So I'm going to place both hands on the belly and release. Okay. And there's no irregularities present once upon doing that. Thank you. That concludes this section.